Jane Fonda. You probably know her from movies, fitness videos, or her long career in Hollywood. But now she is in the headlines for some very bold photos that are turning heads everywhere. Yes, we are talking about photos where she is wearing a G-string, and honestly, they leave very little to the imagination. But before we get into all that, let us take a step back and understand why Jane Fonda is still someone people cannot stop talking about, even at 85 years old. Jane Fonda started acting in the 1960s. She became famous not just for her acting skills, but also for her fearless attitude. She has done everything from action movies to comedies, and she has won multiple awards along the way. People have admired her for always being herself, no matter what the world thinks. And speaking of being herself, these new photos are a big example of that. Jane Fonda has always been open about staying fit and confident, and these pictures show exactly what she has been talking about. The photos show Jane in a very daring outfit, a G-string swimsuit. That is right, it is not just any swimwear. It is tiny, and it shows off a lot of her body. Many fans are shocked, while others are cheering her on. Now, you might be thinking she is in her 80s. How can she wear something like this and still look confident? Well, Jane has always believed that age should not stop anyone from feeling good about themselves. Seeing her in these photos proves it. Some people call this controversial, but if you think about it, Jane has been pushing boundaries for decades. Back in the 1970s, she made headlines for her political activism. In the 1980s, she helped change the fitness world with her workout videos. And now, in her 80s, she is reminding everyone that confidence has no age limit. It is not just about showing skin. It is about feeling comfortable in your own body, and that is something a lot of people struggle with, no matter their age. Jane Fonda is showing that even in your 80s, you can still be proud of your body and your choices. Of course, not everyone is happy about the photos. Some people say it is too much, or that it is shocking. But others are cheering her on, saying she is inspiring. Look at some of these comments. One says, "Wow, Jane Fonda is proof that age is just a number." Another says, "I love that she is confident in her body." And another says, "She is still amazing at 85. It is clear that her fans are split, but the majority seem to admire her confidence. And it is not just about what you see in the photos. Jane has spoken openly about how important it is to feel good about yourself. She says that taking care of your body and mind is something that lasts your whole life. And sometimes expressing yourself boldly, like in these photos, is part of that process. She is also showing that women, no matter their age, do not have to hide who they are or how they feel about their bodies, and that is a powerful message. If you think about it, these photos are part of her long journey. Jane Fonda started showing the world how to take care of herself through exercise, healthy eating, and positive thinking. Now, she is adding another layer, confidence in your own skin. Some might call it bold. Others might call it inspiring. Either way, Jane Fonda is proving one thing. She is never afraid to be herself, no matter what anyone else thinks. So, what can we learn from Jane Fonda's G-string photos? Confidence does not have an age limit. Expressing yourself is important. Taking care of your body and mind can help you feel proud of who you are. Jane Fonda has spent decades showing the world that being yourself is more important than what people think. And these photos are just the latest chapter in her story. Jane Fonda has always been bold, creative, and unapologetic. Whether you agree with her style choices or not, it is impossible to ignore the message: confidence is timeless. Jane Fonda has always shown that living life on your own terms is the real power move. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments. Would you wear what she is wearing, or do you think it is too daring? Either way, Jane Fonda is showing that living life on your own terms is the real power move.